All right, what is up? What is good? The Wolf is here. Yeah, I've started many videos off like that, and I continue. I think I'm gonna probably continue to do it. Still, it has been 9 years. I started my very first YouTube video journey was March 8th, 2012 at just before 10 o'clock at night. I uploaded my very first video up onto a little website called YouTube to upload, and I actually did it in like the people vlogs category because I didn't know what I was doing back then. But I uploaded a music video into that category, right? Yeah, I didn't think that uploading that video would start me off onto a journey of finding vloggers that basically taught me how all this stuff can be made into a career, and that's how you can actually monetize videos and possibly get you paid from, and this and that and the other thing. And just the whole business side of everything just opened up my mind to like, whoa, I can make a production studio out of just making videos online. It was so crazy back then, and now we have live streaming, and literally we are putting on our own live television broadcast basically on the internet. It's crazy. So to think that I went from making, mixtape rap music to trying to create a record label in high school, and then shifting into what was the new next big thing with gaming content on the internet, as I am getting towards the decade of content creation mark. This past year, I have been, so basically at the tail end of 2019, I think I made a video or a live stream or something, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and like start looking into making different productions and such. And what's come out of that is kind of like a game plan that I want to do for the next year. Past year, like I said, has been trying to figure out a way of doing steady content across all platforms, but also making certain bigger productions, that are higher quality, longer length videos, still also live streaming semi regularly on Twitch. And then make some, because Twitch is that platform for the cool, crazy hype moments that happen live. If you're there, you're part of, a really cool, awesome moments live right when it happens. So talking about Twitch and live streaming. So what's my future looking like on Twitch? Mostly the same. I am probably going to be cutting back a little bit, like I was doing every day of the week live streaming. I think I'm going to cut that back to Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Pretty much, I'm going to try and start. Normally, I've been starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, East Coast USA time. I've been trying to, East Coast time. I've been trying to start roughly 7. Sometimes I start at 8, go to either 11 or 12 o'clock midnight. And I'm still going to be sticking to the 4-hour streams because I think those are just like the best. I've seen the best results out of those. And if need be, if I can get better viewership, maybe like an hour, like maybe 5 or 6 o'clock at night. I went to the 7 o'clock mark because even if my sleep schedule flips on me, I can usually get up by 7 o'clock, and I can usually end up catching stream by then. If I do at 5 or 6, I usually end up sleeping through that. So I figured, okay, 7, 8 o'clock, that'd be a great starting time. I would still be doing launch night streams. I actually really do love the launch night streams. Those are a lot of fun to put together. Like the hype movies are some of the most fun things that I've been making over the past year or two. That I've been doing all the hype movie stuff. I actually have been doing it for longer than that. I can't remember when I started making the hype movies, but those are always really, really fun videos to make because, I mean, I've had everything from a 20-minute video to an hour-long Resident Evil, basically documentary of me just running through a series and all the stuff I had done with it, which was, again, it was just like this cyberpunk hype movie was so much fun to make. No matter how that game came out, that's always going to be one of those videos that is so hype on the channel. On the Warwolf channel, that is it's just one of my favorites. And the PlayStation 5 launch night, the hype movie for that it still gives me, it still gives me goosebumps going back and watching that. Okay, back to Bethesda. So we're going to stick with doing series playthroughs, and of course, they're going to be series playthroughs of series that I am definitely hyped up to check out and everything. Um, I'll definitely be playing some random games here and there also, and doing some fighting games, some shooting games. Even though I have been kind of burnt out on multiplayer competitive games, um, I do still want to keep the channel a little bit of both, a little bit of everything. I don't want to get stuck in like one type of genre of streamer. I like being a variety streamer. I like to be able to stream whatever I want, whenever I want. Definitely popular titles I've never played before. Like I am like sooner or later, I'm probably gonna stream a League of Legends and a World of Warcraft. I don't really have a lot of hype into those. I'm just curious as hell to see why those two games are so damn popular. There's other games too that like the Metal Gear Solid series. I definitely want to stream those. I want to stream more Final Fantasy titles too, because like that series has been around forever and I've barely even done anything with it. Coming out from the Twitch thing is Warwolf VODs, a new channel where all the stream replays from Twitch will be on that new channel, Warwolf VODs. If you just want to see a full-on stream with no editing happening to it and such, go and check out the Warwolf VODs channel. And if you do want to see like edited streams, stick around the Warwolf channel, because any stream that has something really big time happening in it, I will probably try and edit it down. I don't know if it might take me a week, it might take me 2 weeks and whatnot, but I will definitely try and edit down a few streams here and there and put those up onto the Warwolf channel, so then the Twitch stuff doesn't just disappear from the Warwolf channel. It's just going to be in slower amounts on the channel. So to shift it over to the YouTube side of things, the Let's Talk series has been around since the Warwolf channel on YouTube has been a thing. When discussions and reactions to trailers and such, definitely those are staying around. I love doing those. Those are kind of easy. I don't think the quality of those are going to be changing too much. I think I'm still going to be just making them as like a talking video with the trailer in there, and maybe deep diving into the trailer a bit. Every once in a while I do some extra editing on those videos. Again, all that quality is going to still be there. It's still going to stay the same. That's probably like the Let's Talk series is going to be one of those things of that is going to those are still going to get pumped out on the channel, because they actually get more views than sometimes other videos I think are going to get more views. So now the next thing is the new type of videos that will be coming to the Warwolf channel. So I guess the best way of explaining these would be like retrospect documentaries. They will bring attention to games and series that were once great or great ideas, and showcase how I would remaster or remake them for the modern day, and possibly bring attention to making new entries into the series. Would I remaster as in, using all the same assets and everything from the original game, or would I remake, changing some characters around, changing story around? Some great remasters were the Crash Bandicoot and Spyro games. I thought they were perfect. They were everything that the original games were, just brought up to modern day standards. They looked great. They were fun. They even had the same feel as the old games. Those are proper remasters. A remake, a great example of a remake would be like Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a total remake of Call of Duty 4. It's changing the characters some, changing the storyline up dramatically, modern day graphics, modern day controls and everything. And something else that I would consider to be great remakes is the Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 remakes. They are different controls, different storyline, modern day graphics. Not exactly, they're taking the same characters, but they're molding them into a different storyline and everything. That is a remake. So then, like I said, making like documentaries and retrospects that bring both the technical aspect and the historical value of those series and bringing them into one with something that is definitely something that I don't see a whole lot of series on YouTube doing. A lot of times it's either one or the other, because people don't understand both. I am just a junkie for, figuring out all the information on how things are made. So that is something that I do understand on both sides. I've seen a lot of them that are doing like live streams, and they know one side or the other. They don't exactly know both, and they bring in people from the other side that do know the other thing, and then they have like a podcast or something. I would just like to bring that all underneath one roof in one video, which would also mean me doing even more research and learning even more about the games industry and how everything works, on top of doing the live streams and making the other videos. Yes. But also these videos will be, I mean, I'll be working on them for maybe a month at a time, maybe even 2 months at a time or something. Like, it's going to be a long a long production cycle for these videos, and they're going to be long videos. They're going to be like an hour long, 30 minutes to an hour long, maybe even 2 hours long. I also want to, I really want to work on better quality stuff too. I want to spend a little more time making videos that are, because a lot of times I will make a video and it will be 20 minutes long and I got to cut it down. The Let's Talk videos are definitely ones I should cut down more, but these retrospect documentaries would be something that would be, like a big old production thing. So, two different types of videos on the Werewolf channel. Tuesday and Thursday nights are going to be the release nights for the major documentary type of stuff, and maybe even the stream replay videos I edit down. On top of that, I'm going to also be making, for like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to be also working on Tone Wolf videos, which is music videos over on the third channel. Tone Wolf is going to be also a lot of work of making cover songs, guitar cover songs. I might also jump back into my old like mixtape days. We'll see if I can still get the rhythm and the rhyme to go. But on top of that too, I don't know, something like the modern day kind of, I don't know, what do you call it, dance music or whatever. I guess it's pop music, dance music, whatever. I might try my hand at a little bit of that, but it's mostly on the Tone Wolf channel. It's going to be guitar covers still. And yeah, we're going to try and do some like random songs. And then also I might do like an artist catalog, a playlist. So AC/DC, Metallica, Van Halen, Queen. So bands that have a ton of music that I like of theirs, I'm going to try and make like full on playlists doing like every song that I like of theirs, and just put them all up on the channel. So I have a record of me actually being really cool and good at playing these songs. And a lot of times the songs, I don't play exactly note for note songs. Solos, I never do note for note. I make up my own solos and everything. So it's something a little bit different, something of my own, something that's a little more personalized to me. So I guess the third and final part of this video would be funding goals and Patreon. And I've talked a little bit about this time and time again here and there, of just like, I'm going to look into it and everything. So my ideas, I have 2 ideas for trying to maybe get a little more funding going for the channels, just so I can get better equipment and everything. First being funding goals, which I might use through PayPal and such. I think everybody has kind of PayPal, and that's the most common ones for doing just like donations and everything. So the funding goals would be, they might appear on each channel from time to time for new gear. Just have funding goals for gear that'll make streams and videos, better quality, or if it would serve the channel in any way for the better. So, the gaming rig, maybe updating the CPU that I have from an i5 to an i9, just so I can show off the highest quality graphics in games. Also mixing the i9 with the 2060 Super that I already have. I can possibly do even better streams and such. So just funding goals for that. Or if you want to see me actually do Tone Wolf videos with an actual Les Paul, where it's like a Led Zeppelin video or a Guns N' Roses video or something, those songs are made with a Les Paul. If you would like to see my take of those songs, a fresh take on those songs with the same guitar that was used to make those songs, then yeah, now Patreon. So this one would be in the future a little more. If I can keep the set schedule going for mostly regularly for like maybe a month, so maybe next month or the month after or something, then I'm thinking maybe I can set up a Patreon. that could include early access to all the retrospect documentaries from the Werewolf channel. So it'd be like 24 to 48 hour early access. Um, Basically like an early screening of the documentary. And then if there's any extra ideas that are like really good ideas that should be in there, then I extend the release date on, or I push back the release date on the documentary for YouTube for the general public. And, so that could definitely help out on both sides. And then launch night of games when I put out the hype movie, or when I showed the hype movie on stream on Twitch, then it would also be uploaded to early access for Patreons. And then later on it would get uploaded to YouTube, like maybe like 24 or 48 hours later it would get uploaded to YouTube. Patreon could also help out with future music projects that I also have in mind. Maybe some originals. If I make some original music, I can put it up on Patreon first before I upload it to YouTube. Just the normal stuff that a lot of other musicians do, a lot of cover artists do on YouTube and such. I know Twitch and YouTube both really use Patreon a lot. So with all that being said, go and check out Werewolf channel, go and check out Werewolf VODs, go and check out Tone Wolf, and that's we'll see about getting some funding going for the channels, and hopefully we can hopefully I can just start getting so much more quality and just make these really cool videos that can both get some eyes on older games I would love to also see come back, like Sly Coopers and Legend of Dragoons, and anything that you know of that is like maybe Microsoft, Nintendo related, or Atari or whatever. Even Konami, I might even get after them too. If like, hey, let's get back Silent Hill or something. That's hopefully we can get some eyes and attention and showcase that stuff. And then also, hopefully I would love to work with maybe even like Schecter has been my go-to guitar lately, or work with Gibson and get a actual Les Paul, and like try out some pedals and stuff from some companies. I would love to start, working and doing stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that's what this video is all about. Just my future, and for the next year or so, what I'm going to be focused on and what I'm going to try and work on. So, I think that's going to do it. So go and check out all the channels. Thank you for all the viewership over these last 9 years of me doing all this stuff. And also, if anybody is, because I had the original Werewolf channel, and then that went under because of just me learning how to do business, and having some bad deals go through, and then restarting the Werewolf channel. And now if anybody is still around and checking out my content, or if you have or if you're brand new, awesome, thanks for tuning in, thanks for stopping by. And I guess I'll just end this as I usually do. I will see ya next time.